everybody, welcome to today's video. Now right off the bat I just want to say I am really ill. You can probably hear it in my voice, so even though I might not sound as excited as usual, I promise I am. Today I'm going to be doing my frankenweenie family portrait. So on the left here I did Snork, my tortoise, and on the right I did my self-portrait with my crazy hair, because I literally never brush my hair. Big secret. I'm sure you're surprised if any of you have watched my vlog channel and seen my hair on there. I never really brush my hair, it just always goes really frizzy. And Snork as well, by the way, I put a balloon on him when he's in the garden, otherwise I will lose him. That is true, I do that. But sometimes the balloon comes off and blows away in the wind, and then I'm like, oh no, definitely it'll take me half an hour to find him again. He's a really cheeky little tortoise, and I felt like I captured his face expression perfectly. He literally doesn't care about anyone or anything. He is so bold, and like the way he's looking at Jack in this family portrait, he would just do that. He would just stare you out. He always gets his own way. He's hilarious. So anyway, I am currently doing a course with the lovely James Burke, and I will link his channel and all his information below if you don't know who he is, but he's one of my favourite artists. I found him around last year, but he really inspired me to get back into art when I kind of felt like I didn't have anything else that I wanted to do. My modelling out here in Japan wasn't working out for me the way I'd hoped, and I kind of can't model right now where I live in the countryside. So yeah, just at a time when I needed to have some sort of creative direction in my life, I felt like that's when I found James. So I'm super thankful and very inspired by him. And I'm currently on his course, which is called Virtual Voyage. Well, actually, Virtual Voyage 2. And we have taken a trip to Burtonville. If you know anything about me, then you know that I just adore Tim Burton's style and movies, and I've always sort of drawn or painted in a, I guess, inspired by him sort of way. So when I saw that James was doing this course, I was like, oh look, two worlds collided, and I'm very happy about it, and I would like to be a part of it. So I immediately signed up for the course as soon as I could. And one of the things that we're doing at the moment are these frankenweenie inspired family portraits. Now, I'm not going to tell you about anything that James told me in his tutorial, because obviously it's a course, you have to pay for it, and that would not be fair for me to go on here and then share all the things that he said. So this is just me painting it, and I've actually never done inks before. Well, I did like a long time ago, but I didn't really know what I was doing, and I clearly don't, to be honest. I mean, I'm really happy with how these turned out, but I'm not very good at shading or knowing where to put light and dark and why. Like, I don't really understand that. Obviously you put it where the shadows are, like the darker shadows, but yeah, I don't know. I did the hair like this cross hatch design because I have dark hair, but I kind of wanted to keep it white. I really liked the way that it looked, but kind of the theme of this portrait is obviously me and Jack, and as I'm drawing Jack's hair here, I just want to point out the little spiky hairs at the back of his head. He does have those, and I have a name for them. They're called coconut. I always say that his coconut is sticking out, which is those little spiky bits on the back of his hair, which I thought was really funny that I actually included those. But I think it looks so much like Jack. I'm not sure if it looks like me. I think it does, but also it could just look like any girl. But I definitely made the height difference there because Jack is very tall. And again, I'm just adding Snork's balloon, and I added this huge bow for Jack. And I'm using a brush pen, which is usually used for calligraphy, but they're really, really nice to paint with. And you sort of have to be quite brave with them because once it's down, it's down. And yeah, you just have to be brave and go for it. So now I'm just doing the border, and something that I do so much with my work, and I really wish I didn't do this, but I just get so into it that I don't realize I've done it. But right now I'm leaning on what I just painted, which is wet. Look, I'll show you. Look, it's on my arm, and I have smudged it in various places on the picture. And I do this so much, so I kind of know how to get rid of it by now. So I just re-wet the area that I smudged, and sort of try to spread it out. And if that doesn't work, I'll like wet it and dab it with a like a paper towel. I keep doing that until it goes. If that doesn't work, then what I'm doing now is just add in the white pen. So I coloured in Jack's eye. Oh, and here, just quickly, you might have seen there, I put some white eyelashes on Jack, and on the left side of his moustache is white. So he has this really unusual thing. I've never seen it before, actually, but he has half his moustache is white, and he also has some white eyelashes, so I made sure to add those in. And it was actually when I met him, when I was like 14 or 13, I was younger than that, I think I was about 12 when I met Jack. That was literally the first thing I noticed about him were the eyelashes, and his eyelashes were white, and I just thought that was like incredible. I was like, oh my god, you're like a Tim Burton character. So it's so funny, it's like come full circle in this portrait. But I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I think it looks like us. I don't know, what do you guys think? There's a little close-up of everything. Yeah, it's so cute. I just love it. I'd like to frame that actually and put it on my wall. So because this video is so short, I just wanted to add in a little journal spread that I did as well. I just wanted to sort of document how I was feeling in the first week of the the virtual voyage. It's my first thing I've ever really done like this, so I just felt like I needed to document how I was feeling, and I wanted to also practice drawing some of the characters and some of the prompts that we've been given through the week. And so if you look to the left there in my hand, that's some of the printout activity sheets that we've been given. So I'm just copying some of those animals on that sheet, as well as making up my own. And you might notice that I'm just going straight in with pen. And this is something that makes me really happy, because I really struggled to get that back, how I kind of was as a child. I used to just pick up paper, anything, any pen, any paper, and I would draw whatever kind of came to my mind, and I wouldn't really look at the composition of the image or worry about anything. I would kind of just pick it up and draw, and I always wanted to get that back, but recently I'd been so worried about the technical sides of art and whether I was doing things right, or that I kind of just lost that, and I was looking to get it back. And that's something that I really wanted to gain when I was doing this course. And I honestly, within like the first activity that we did, I already felt like I'd got that back. Just watching this back as well, and how free I felt. I don't know, you can see sometimes I'm hesitating with my pen. I like go to draw something and then I don't draw it. But I guess that's just gonna take a while to get used to again, and just be confident in what I'm doing, you know. We looked at frankenweenie and some of the animals in frankenweenie as well, or just some of the animals that Tim Burton draws. And I actually have this book at home. Funnily enough, Jack bought it me for our very first anniversary, and we've been together 10 years. So yeah, that was like probably the best gift he could have got me at the time. I absolutely love the book, but it is back home in England, so I'm not able to reference it. So I'm very thankful that James actually drew a lot of the animals down. and funnily enough, when I was looking at his drawings, I recognised the animals from the book too. I'm just writing a little bit now about how I feel in week 1. Of course, you can read that if you want to. It's a little bit personal, so maybe, I mean, you can. It's not, and there's nothing too interesting there. I was just saying how I feel that my work is already improving, and I'm really happy with my progress, and that was kind of it really. So I'm just adding some more of that ink, and obviously it's nothing too crazy. I've just doodled all over the page, but that is literally something that I wanted to get back, because it's difficult to doodle sometimes. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I hate it when you have that feeling you want to draw something but you don't know what to draw. I had all the inspiration there to just go ahead and draw these things, and I'm just really happy with how they turned out. And this is a cute little journal spread, and I just love all those scribbly lines. They make me very happy. So I'm sorry that I don't sound too good today. Next week hopefully I'll be much better, but thank you for joining me again with another video. And I hope that you're enjoying my journey so far and seeing how hopefully you think I've improved each week. I think I've improved a lot already, but yeah, I'm just excited for this journey, and thanks again for coming along, and I'll see you again next Sunday with another video. Take care, guys. Bye.